Hello everybody, welcome to Millennial Homesteader. So today I want to take you through a typical morning on the homestead with some chores getting done. So first things is to just set up the home and just clean up a little bit. Not much to be done because there isn't much. So first I'm washing some dishes and clearing up the kitchen sink, and then make some food for my husband, whether it's porridge or a proper breakfast or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not difficult at all. So he's going to be having some Movite, which is something that a lot of us growing up, if you grew up in South Africa, you hate so much, but for some weird reason he likes it so much. And also it's easy to make and it's filling, so it's perfect. And yeah, I give it to him. Then now I set up for myself, and I am not having anything heavy, just going to have some tomato juice this morning and then get some work done. Just a few things I need to get sorted out, and then I'll get started with my chores for the day, which are not going to be a lot because it's a midweek day, so it's very difficult to get a lot of things done during the week while you are also having work. Best on my list right now is to feed the chickens. I'm not opening up for them today, so they're going to be in their coop. So now I have to actually put food inside and give them water. I'm going to give them some of this. This is actually my bent granola. This really sucks because the seeds and nuts that you put in your granola are usually super expensive. So losing this really hurt my heart. So instead of making a second batch, I kind of punish myself by not making any. Then I try to make a new batch over the weekend. But yeah, for now I'm going to feed this to the chickens and just cry deep down inside. And then I'm gonna give them some grains and layer mesh. I also want to put some of this dewormer inside their water, because I don't know, some of them don't look like they're gaining weight, so maybe it's because they have some worms in their gut. So hopefully this is going to help. I'm just gonna put a little bit and then they get to drink this and hopefully they feel better. Yeah, let's get going. We actually have a bunch of these, but then we realized that every time they're sitting, they lose a lot of water. So we ended up just using these other feeders for the water, because we change it so often, so they don't really stay without water. But these ones are much better because you don't have to continuously go back and try to get them water like every single day. We don't want to do that, so we're trying to get things that are much easier. So Masana is going to set up a nice watering system for the chicken so that they can drinking system. I don't know. So I just need these to get clean. So I've hung their water here, and then I've put their food in 2 of these dishes here, because obviously they fight when they're eating sometimes. And we still have layer mesh here. They don't like the layer mesh, but we keep giving it to them. We've realized that when our chickens are having layer mesh, they actually lay a lot more eggs than normal, maybe because our diet doesn't have enough protein for them to lay. So yeah, we are supplementing. It's not so expensive. I think it's like 350 rands for a 50 kg bag, and it lasts them maybe like 2-3 months, because we don't give them a lot of that. And yeah, so this coop is done. I'm gonna go to the other coop and then give them some water as well. So I need to remove some things in here since they don't want. What was that? Yeah, I'm just gonna mix the food with layer mesh. I mean, even if you mix it with layer mesh, they are still going to pick the things that they like, and then they don't eat the other stuff. But eventually they find their way to the food. They find their way to the food. Anyway, we're done here. The main reason why we actually have the chickens in different coops is because this one had the baby chickens, and now that they've grown and they are now mingling with the other chickens, the chickens have actually mixed, and the other ones have decided they're going to move in here because there were not a lot of chickens in here, and because they were fighting there, they've actually moved themselves. We don't mind it for now, but we might actually have to move them again, but for now they're gonna be fine. These ones are super noisy because we have the naughty chickens in here, so it's gonna be so loud. But yeah, let's get it done either way. So someone has already laid in here. Because there were smaller chickens here, we didn't have any laying boxes, and because now that they've moved, I think we're gonna put some laying boxes in here. Here's some food, guys. Why are you scratching? So it's actually scratching looking for pumpkin, no, sunflower seeds. Yeah, it's only eating the black seeds, the sunflower seeds. I don't get it. So that is done. I have one more chicken that I need to feed, the male chicken at the back. We separated that chicken because it was really fighting with the other ones. So when we finally get time, we're probably gonna kill it and then eat it. So yeah, and that's it with the chickens for today. I actually just noticed that in this coop, this middle coop, this one that we've not done anything to, and right now it's kind of working as a storage. I'm actually scared to come in here right now because of snakes, and yesterday I saw a snake again, but then there are eggs in here. Please let not be any snakes. I just saw their eggs here. Like our chickens do this all the time. No matter how beautiful the laying boxes are, they are just going to lay elsewhere. Last time we had a chicken that was laying outside, had babies on the outside, and we thought it was killed only to come back with babies a little later. So yeah, these are the eggs that I found. I'm probably going to find more eggs elsewhere. Our chickens are wild, y'all. Our chickens are wild. But I'm happy about the eggs. Really happy. So that's it with the chickens for now. I am now going to start planting my plants that have just been laying around for a couple of days now, and then I'll take a rest. I've changed clothes now because when I woke up it was super warm, so I decided I was going to wear a jersey, a sweater, or whatever it is. But now it's super warm, which we are super grateful for, because the past 2 days we have not had water because it's been raining and cloudy, and the water was barely warm because we are using a solar geyser. So I'm super excited for a hot shower today. And now I have to wear something to protect myself. One thing I've also noticed is, even though I want to wear something light on the homestead, I also don't want to get burnt because the sun is super harsh here, so you still get burnt. So I have to wear like a long sleeved blouse, but that is super light. It allows for air in. And this hair is just we are ready. My focus is these plants right here, and I just want to put them in pots. Some of them are actually going to go into the ground, some of them are going to go into those pots that I bought the other day, so that I can put them on our balcony, veranda / whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now, and also look for soil that I'm going to use to add to these buckets. This is the disadvantage of actually growing anything inside something, because if you just decide you are going to just put everything in the ground, then you don't have the stress of looking for soil or buying compost. I'm not going to buy compost, I'm just gonna dig soil around the farm. But yeah, it's not enjoyable. Okay, so this one definitely. Because these ones are also so big, I think I am going to separate them with something that actually cuts. Maybe, I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go look for gloves. I'm spotting this area to plant these. They don't like a lot of sun. When they get a lot of sun, they actually get their leaves bent out and brownish. So I am going to find a spot that's gonna get sun but not too much sun. And this area looks scary, like I'm scared of the snakes. What do we do? I really want to grow more plants here so that we can have like a nice shaded area that is beautiful plants all around. I've not been able to get to it. I've been trying to for the past year, but yeah, it's not, you never get time to do some of these things. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to put them on here, and then if I realize that I don't like them here, I'm just gonna move them anyway. Like, welcome to the homestead, you change things like 100 times. I'm just gonna put them here. So this area has a lot of sweet potato. The previous owner had put down lots of sweet potato and we cannot seem to get rid of it. It is everywhere, and we already have other places with sweet potato, so I really see no need for it here. See, everywhere. Can never get rid of it. So I've decided I'm gonna change the spot for some of them and then put them inside here, because this area under this big jacaranda tree, I actually want to create some sort of deck on here because it always has shade throughout the summer, throughout the winter. It's just like a perfect spot for people to relax and chill on. So I want to put a deck on here, and I want to put like a nice outdoor couch or whatever, and then there's going to be like some sort of braai area on there. But then I also want it to look nice, so the outside area of this tree actually has blue basil, but then we also have this plant that just grows non-stop. I mean, it's beautiful, but I'm just realizing that it takes over everything. Like, it's taken over. I had not realized that it was this much. So we're gonna have to remove some of it and put plants that we can actually contain and maintain. And then the other thing is the sweet potato. All this you're seeing on here is actually sweet potato. So I'm gonna try and remove it right now and then put the other plants and then see what it looks like. But yeah, the sweet potato is definitely a big challenge. It is problematic. Sweet potato, it is everywhere. We will never run out of food in this place. Ooh. It is so fresh. You can it really smells like home, like my grandmother's home. Like this is really nice. But it's going to the compost. So I've actually cleaned up enough space for the 4 plants that I have here. And then once I'm done with this, then I'll just fill up the other buckets with soil. And then I'm done for the day. Also, I could not wait to eat this. It is so nice and sweet. Do you guys eat your sweet potato raw? Because I quite like it. Okay, with these ones, I'm going to go put more compost-like soil in there, because with the other plants, they're in the ground and it's obviously more nutritious. So I want to compensate for putting them in their unnatural environment. So there is some compost somewhere here, and then yeah, I'm just gonna put that in here and then water them, and then that's it with these plants. Because I'm not doing the trip twice. I rather suffer. I am actually done with repotting most of the plants, except for these crawly ones, because they really need to be in a tub that is going to be hung up here on top. So I have to actually go and buy that, and then I'm going to repot these 2 plants, but then the rest of them are actually here and they are done. So that's all I had to do today. Sometimes you just have to do the little tasks, which I know they don't seem so big, but then if you don't do them on time, they end up just sitting around there, you know, waiting for you to get done with the things. Then a month later, the plants are either dead or you just feel like you're not doing enough on the homestead. So yeah, when I'm at home during the week, I want to get the little things done. They are slow, but they're also enjoyable. They're also relaxing, and I get to just, you know, enjoy the farm. I get to just see what's going on. I get to plan. Right now I've got all these plants. Now I'm planning where am I going to put them. Most of them are actually going to find a proper home once their house has been built, but then right now they're just there and they look pretty and they make me happy. I actually did clear out the area here. You see, I finished my work. I finished my tasks today, so I'm super excited for that. So my son has been doing trying to maintain this. It's a dragon fruit, so it's been here a while, but he wants pots so that he can put them in front of the chicken area there. He has also done these ones. These are cuttings from the dragon fruit, which we are hoping that are actually going to make it. They look like they're doing fine, and then we're going to buy nice beautiful pots for them and structures to, you know, for them to grow on. This is a custard apple tree which we got from our lovely friends here. Bushe, thank you. We don't know what they're supposed to look like, but for now we've not found a spot for them to get planted, so we'll leave them here for now. And then we also have madumbe here. I don't know if you guys know what madumbe are, but yeah, we have madumbe here which we are going to remove at a later stage. This is, I think, a lemon tree. It has produced before, so I'm not sure why it's not producing, but we'll see what happens. And then more madumbe in here. And then we also have a tree, a bush berry tree that we have actually not, raspberry tree bush that we have not planted yet. We're still trying to see which area we want it to be in, but yeah, so a lot of replanting, a lot of restructuring on the homestead. I hope you enjoyed this and you got to see what we do during the week, because most of the tasks actually get done during the weekend. So yeah, I hope you get to see what we do during the week. It's not a lot, but it's work. And I quite enjoy it. And it also makes me appreciate my husband, because he does most of the hard things on the homestead. So I'm really like, how do you do it? Especially when it's super warm. How do you do it when it's hot? I can't even breathe, and I think it's only like 11, 12. So whew, I don't know. And he gets to do this all day for us on weekends. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Let us know how you guys have been doing with the terrible weather in South Africa. We hope you're safe. We hope you're well. Take care. Until next time. Bye bye.